Good morning. You guys ready to come out? Come on. Here's some food. Wait a little bit. How big they're getting, guys. They're huge. They're only like a month old. And they're no longer in the pterodactyl stage. They're in the little tiny chicken stage, which is really cool.
Good morning!
Good morning, guys.
Yeah. So we took a little time off this last week to kind of recuperate and get our bearings right. But we're back at it today.
Yep.
I will say though, we didn't just sit around and do nothing, as you guys know. We did do some things around here.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of work on that year time-lapse video that we did.
Yeah.
It took like most of the week of me sitting down editing that thing.
Yeah. But we did do a little bit here and there in between breaks and stuff. But
yeah, we had a little bit of work to do.
Yeah. I've been out here busy getting it in the garden, and I will say, guys, my garden is just growing like a weed. Check it out. Look at my strawberries. This is one I got from JB Conway, and that one's doing really good. And this one's the one that I planted. It finally sprouted out. One little plant. I did lose 2 of the strawberry plants I got from JB Conway. I tried to save them, but they didn't make it. And then my cucumbers, they're all doing really good. I just planted these ones directly into the ground about a week ago or so. Over in this garden bed, I think is like the most impressive one so far. But check this out, guys. Look at that. Look at these. This is cucumbers, and those are zucchinis over there. But man, look how big these suckers are.
I mean, they just started growing.
Yeah, so these ones, my zucchini, I planted directly into the ground, and I think they just took off.
Yeah, I think they're liking it.
Yeah. There was 2 that didn't make it, but that's okay. These are going to end up taking over this whole side anyway, so it's all right. And then these are big too. These are transplants from seedlings, and they flourished and are growing really, really big. But I'm so excited for this garden. I've never made it to this point as far as growing, so it's a big step for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I have gone through and actually have planted stuff in all of my garden beds. I transplanted some stuff that was in my little greenhouse things, and then I had to plant some seeds as well. Some of the stuff on this side is doing okay, and some of the stuff I'm gonna have to replant. But like my peppers, they're just little babies, but they're growing. They're getting bigger and bigger all the time. And then I have like maybe 2 or 3 little tomato plants that are surviving. And then another one over there. But I have, like I said, I've filled these garden beds. There's lettuce, kale, spinach, all that stuff growing. You just can't see some of it yet. Like this one is lettuce. And there's some sprouts in that one as well. Actually, this one's doing pretty good.
Yeah. Well, these garden beds still need to be cleaned out, though, too.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell the difference here. Like between this garden bed, it looks all clean. A couple little sticks here and there, but nothing like this.
No.
Yeah, so I have started going through and like raking it and cleaning up all the rocks and dirt and stuff. Just haven't finished that yet. So that's one of my plans for today, is to finish all the garden beds. I'm like halfway done. Do a little bit more garden work out here. Got a couple more things I want to get done. Yeah, my blueberries, man. These things are doing really good. I don't think I had them in a 5-gallon bucket last time. So I've transplanted them into a big bucket, and they're growing. Look at how many blueberries I got on here. This is just one of the plants.
This is one that David got you.
Yep.
Well, these 2.
Yeah, these 2. I got this other one. This one's doing really good too. Like it's got a lot of big blueberries on it. And here's our transplanted onion, guys. It's growing.
Yeah, it's getting bigger.
Yeah, it's doing its thing. At first, when we transplanted it, all the little I don't know what these are called.
Leaves, I guess.
Yeah, were dying off, and I thought, oh no, you know, but
No,
that's growing more, and new ones coming in, and good stuff right there.
It is, and you're...
My wildflower garden right here.
Yeah, look, that thing's getting pretty good too so far.
Yeah, it's growing too. It's not as intense as my other one over there, but...
That's all right. The pear tree is doing really good too, guys.
Yeah.
It's right here. We're gonna have to pick some of these weeds all around here again.
Yeah, it's kind of a little overgrown with the weeds, but it's doing good. Like, it's got new little buds on the top.
Yeah.
And it's
rooted. The root ball on it is pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
We come out here and check almost every day. At least I know I do, just to make sure it's not flopping over or coming out. But we buried it pretty good, and it's pretty sturdy in the ground. So
yeah,
we're gonna have to probably get a second one though, a second pear tree.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get another one
if we ever want any pears on it.
Yeah, and there's a couple other trees too I'd like to get.
We could probably put the other pear tree just like right here.
Yeah, this might be our tree area
for some trees.
Yeah, I mean, I have a couple ideas where I'd want to plant them, but
yeah,
that's in the future.
So we've done a lot of work around here, guys. You know, not building wise or nothing, just small things. We cleaned up a bunch. Did some work on the chicken coop. We did do some work in the laundry room, a little tiny bit. We're going to show you guys. We're trying to get that done as fast as we can. But after Shoot Dang Fest, that whole week after that, we were trying to recoup. Plus, Melanie and Gary had some friends over from Nevada, and they were here through the weekend. And then the week after that was this past week, where I had to get that video done, like I mentioned. And that took, like I already said, like most of the week to do. Yeah. It was a giant video. It was like 40 hours of footage I had to go through. Yeah, and plus, yeah, we kind of tied up some little loose ends too that we just needed to get done that just been waiting to get done. Yeah. So, but we're ready to hit it today. We got a bunch of stuff we want to get done that we've planned to get done today. So hopefully we can get all that done.
Quick little update here on the grass in the front. It's growing. It's kind of patchy, if you guys can see. I mean, it's growing really good right there and over here, but it does look nice. I've been out here watering it and seeding it and stuff, but I need to come through here soon and rake all this stuff up so I can really get it growing. But it looks nice. I can see the green haze across here. It'll look really nice when, you know, you pull up and it's all green grass. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and let my grass water for a little while. I'll move that thing around, but I'm going to get back to finishing cleaning out all these sticks and rocks that kind of like, I guess from like the rain and watering it, like all the dirt settled and all that stuff's coming to the top. So I want my plants to breathe.
We did clean up finally around here a little tiny bit. I don't know if you guys can tell. Roxanne has raked this whole area yesterday, and she reseeded it with the grass seed because we're trying to get as much grass growing back here as we can. And I finally went through and organized the pole barn once again. It was getting really, really bad. Like, you couldn't even walk in here to do any work, even if you needed, because as we're working, you know, it's hard, but you just throw stuff in here. Oh, I'll just get that later, or I'll do this, I'll do that. But no, I had to get it cleaned up because it was getting really bad. We moved all the wood pile that was over here. I don't know if you guys remember, there was a bunch of wood And we put it over here on this side, if you can see, and we're gonna be covering that with a tarp. It's mainly just scraps, but since wood is so expensive, you can see, look, our scrap wood pile right here. You don't want to get rid of anything because, I mean, that 2x4 over there is probably worth 20 bucks, kind of a thing, you know? Can you guys tell we got this bird netting on? It's gonna be really hard to see. See this? And I've been going around and hog ringing it everywhere. And this thing is so nice. It is so nice. I mean, such a good idea. I gotta go around and I gotta cut the bird netting, see how it's sticking out? So it can go around these trees and bring it over here on this side. There is a ton of extra. Because we have some plans for another coop right over here in this area. And then that way, that bird netting, I can just put over the top and use it again, because it's really nice being able to walk inside the coop and not have to duck down all day. I put some more roosting bars in. They got 3 now total. I checked it this morning and there was only like 2 chickens not roosting. So they all fit on all 3 of those bars. A lot of them, as you can see, they sit up here at nighttime, which is weird. You would think they wouldn't want to sit because it doesn't give them a lot of room, but they sit up here. They sit up here. In probably like a month or so is when I'm going to take that plywood right here off and then open up the nesting boxes, so they'll see those and know, oh, okay, maybe these, you know, are nesting boxes. Who knows? They've been keeping this area clear like I knew they would. They're getting so big. I think that's going to be one of my roosters right there. Not sure 100% how many roosters and hens we have yet. I know there's probably a way to tell already. I just honestly don't know. So I'm going to get started on getting that bird netting cut and attached to where it needs to go with these hog rings I got. And that way that can be finished and I don't have to worry about it anymore.
This is a lot of work, guys, but I got the rest of this one done and half of this one done. Whew. It's kicking my butt though. But my grass is watered out front there. Looks nice. I figured after I finish cleaning out the rest of these beds, I'll go through and maybe give everything a little bit of water in the garden here. But it's amazing how transformed the dirt gets when I just pull all that stuff out. Like, you can see the difference. All right, well, I guess I'll get back to it. I'm like 1.5 away from being done with this, so that's a good thing. Got that bird netting pretty much secured. I had to cut a little bit, if you guys seen.
because there's just really no way to get it around this door. I have to put some hardware cloth right here and tuck this in up like this. But at least this way we can get in and out now. And I saved the back end over there. I didn't cut any of the back because I didn't want to cut it, because all this I can probably just droop over the next area of the coop when we do that. She's been so proud of her garden. She's been getting it non-stop. How are those garden beds coming out?
The last one.
And the last one? They look good.
Yeah, they look good. It's just so hot. But now, like, I cleaned out that one. I only have like one tomato plant.
Oh, really? Yeah, we're gonna have to start some more.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I think we might need some shade cloth. Do they need shade?
tomatoes? No, not really.
They don't? Well, you're doing a really good job, baby.
Thank you.
You're a little sunburnt though.
Yeah.
Careful.
Get a little fried today. I got it all done. They look better.
Looks very good, baby.
So, tragic story though. When I was raking some in between, I accidentally pulled a couple little of my sprouts out of the ground. I tried to avoid it, but you know, just that you get in the zone and you rake, and then I'm like, no! So I think what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna plant some more seeds in here, because there is some that I pulled out, and then there was some that didn't sprout, and some didn't make it, so I'm gonna start fresh.
All right, so now that Roxanne has got all these garden beds cleaned out of the sticks and the rocks, and everything's looking so good.
For now.
For now, until it starts coming back. But we did buy a lot of material, some T-posts and some welded wire and stuff, and she's been wanting to put this fence in around her whole garden bed. There has been a lot of rabbits I've seen around here.
Yeah.
They've been hopping around and doing their thing, you know.
Yeah.
So now that we do have plants that are actually above and they're not really seedlings, you know,
Yeah.
we're gonna go ahead and put this fence in real quick. Hopefully it doesn't take too long.
The famous last word.
Yeah, as we always say, oh, it shouldn't take too long. But it's literally just some T-posts that we're gonna just put in the ground. The welded wire, we got the clips for it. Just as a major, just like a deterrent for animals and stuff.
Yeah.
Plus these cats and everything have been running around getting in here.
Yeah, I've had to kick Midnight out a couple times.
They come loaf around here in the dirt, the dogs, all that stuff. So
Yeah.
plus it's always good to have a fence around your garden anyway, guys.
Yeah, of course. All the way around should be plenty of space to walk around and get wheelbarrows and whatever else you need to.
So let's just start putting them and see where they're gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be somewhat straight. So right there. So we can know where it's gonna be at for now. Of course, doing all this, I didn't even think about it. Not wearing gloves. End up getting a blood blister. Smacking those posts in. So I'll put my gloves on. I should have done that. Well, the posts are all in place. They're not fully hammered down into the ground yet. We know we got to get them farther down than where they're at.
Yeah.
But we wanted to get them in there and make sure that the fence is going to be okay before we put them all the way in. It makes it way harder to pull them out.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But it is so humid today.
It's humid, it's hot.
This is kicking our butts.
It's whooping our butts.
So I think we're gonna go cool off, eat some lunch, and then come back out here in a little bit when it's not so hot. Maybe the sun's that way more and we got some shade and we can continue to work.
Yeah.
Because it is roasting.
Yeah, it's roasting.
Which I think it's gonna look really cool.
I think it's gonna look really cool and really nice.
Yeah, it'll look nice.
Yeah.
It'll keep the animals out. That's the big concern, right guys, for a garden.
Yeah.
You don't want to have all your hard work get eaten.
No. And,
unless you're eating it.
Yeah, right.
We did want to say something. Poor Jaina. So last night we noticed her front paw was kind of, she wasn't putting pressure on it, you know, and then we didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
And so she's slowly going, but her front paw on her right side has been super swollen.
Yeah, it's really big, and she won't let you come, like, she don't want you touching it or nothing, but
I'm pretty sure she got bit by a snake.
yeah, a snake or
That's what we're thinking.
Yeah, a spider, something got a hold of her last night. But she seems okay.
I mean, look at the difference of this paw, guys, to this one. Look at this leg. Look at how swollen that is. It's Sunday. No vets are open. No nothing. Can't take her anywhere. And so we're just keeping an eyeball on her.
Yeah, I did. I gave her some Benadryl, which I've done it before to her. She had hives one time all over her body, and I gave her some Benadryl, and that helped. But her swelling has seemed to have gone down since this morning.
Yeah.
And like I said, she is up and moving around now a little bit, so.
She just can't stand to be away from Roxane.
I know.
Quite honestly, so. Even we even had to put her in the cage a little bit just so she would relax and rest her arm or whatever it was.
Yeah, just chill.
But she's doing better now a little bit, I think, but she still can't really walk, and I feel bad.
I feel horrible for her. I do. I feel so bad.
But I want to share that with you guys. Hopefully she'll be feeling better pretty soon.
Like I said, her arm looks way better than it did this morning. So
yeah.
I think she's gonna be okay.
She's gonna be all right. She'll be all right. It's not even moving when I do it. See if you can move it like this. Just hit it down. We decided to soak the ground a little bit because this dirt is hard right now.
Yeah, it's pretty dry.
Well, we got all the T-posts in, guys.
Yeah.
Roxane and myself, we've never put this many T-posts in by hand, like ever.
No.
And I'll tell you right now, it is a lot of work.
Very much a lot of work.
I was trying to use like the sledgehammer, that wasn't working.
Yeah.
We finally just decided to, you know, team up together.
Well, we're both like short a hand.
Yeah.
I'm short this one, you're short.
Yeah, and
yours.
mine's like really bad. Look at that blood blister I got now.
Yeah.
So I can barely use this hand. But, you know, both of us just grabbing the post hole, not post hole, but that post puncher, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
I don't even
counter,
know.
yeah.
Yeah. And it came out pretty good.
I think so too.
And we did, as you guys can see, What made it easier is we soaked the holes with water. That way, I mean, it just going a lot easier because this dirt was really hard. But we're hearing some thunder and stuff, and it's getting a little late, so I think we'll pick this back up tomorrow. What's up, guys? We're back. It's the next day. Roxane's out here getting busy, doing the morning thing.
Yeah, the domestic duties for the day.
So I think today we're gonna be getting busy on this fence, but first these dishes need to get finished.
I'm almost done.
She's almost done. This to stay tight. For this, well, you want it to go to the ground, don't you? Yeah. These are all these T-post clips, which I've never even installed these things.
You just go around.
Yeah. They're like this, right? Isn't it like this?
Other way.
Like this, right?
Yeah.
There we go. If we grab this one first, bend it up. And this way we can grab these ones and pull it. I mean, they bend pretty easy. It's just getting them bent up in there. A pain. You know?
Yeah.
They make like a, I bet you they make like a clip bender or something.
Probably.
Well, more than halfway done putting this fencing on.
It looks so nice.
Looks pretty good.
Well, guys, we got the fence all the way around, which is super exciting. Looks freaking amazing. Love it.
We still do have to build a gate right here. It's only gonna be like 4 feet wide. I'm gonna use 4x4 posts and build a little gate to go in and out.
Yeah, right
right
kind
in the middle.
of, yeah, right where like the faucet is at, or the spigot.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah. But also another thing I wanted to point out today. Anthony and I are wearing both Ridge Life shirts today. Yeah, totally unexpected.
Go Ridge Life.
Yeah, go Ridge Life. It's officially all in place. I don't think it's going anywhere. There's a little slack in a little couple places here, but it's fairly tight. So I love it. I can't wait until my garden really starts growing, and then just, oh, it's gonna look amazing out here. Little update on Jaina today. She's doing so much better. She's doing what she normally does, which is be extremely lazy. She's good at that. But her arm is like, the swelling has gone way down, and she's like actually up and moving around a lot more, and a lot more active today than she was yesterday. So I would think she's probably in the clear now. Thank goodness.
Well, good job, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
So you actually have your own little garden area now.
I know, it feels like a like I'm in a totally different area now.
Well, that's okay.
So I like it. I like it a lot.
It's looking very good.
Yeah.
It'll be really cool too if like down the road, if there was like some vines on the fence or something.
Yeah, I do have like plans for planting stuff around the outside of the edges. That's why I've been waiting patiently for my fence to get put up.
Well, in my defense, we've had a lot of stuff to do, guys.
Yeah. Well, it was not
And
very
busy.
high priority at the time, but it's getting to be a high priority. So I'm glad we got it done.
Yeah, hopefully this will won't keep everything out, guys, but hopefully this will keep some rabbits out,
Cats.
dogs.
Yeah, dogs.
You know. And guess who's here, guys?
We have a special visitor.
Let's go say hi really quick, guys. My nephew Patrick.
Hello.
Don's son. Yeah. He came out here to visit for a couple days, guys. Right, Patrick?
Yeah.
He came out here to visit. Oh, he's visiting our dogs. That's
Yeah.
Mora.
Yeah.
He's never met Mora.
Yeah. This is more.
Do you like being held up?
No, she loves it. So we're gonna hang out with him, guys. I'm glad we got this fence done.
Me too.
And yeah, we got a lot of stuff still coming down the pipeline. So on that note, guys, I guess we'll see you all in the next one. Bye.
Bye.